Chainlink price update starting on the monthly chart. We're going to look at the macro here with Fibonacci extension levels. Then we're also going to take a peek at the Link-Ethereum chart and some bullish implications happening there. So let's get right to it. Our 2018 run up, massive mountain, our Pico top at May of 2021, and our ultimate lows in June of 2023. Our Fibonacci extension on the major takes us to $229. Is that possible? Well, let's look at where we are now and the move up. So it's about a 17x from here. Now we need to go check our coin market cap price and look at where the market cap is as of now. It should be just north of 8 billion if we load here anytime this century. And we see that off to the left here, 8.36. My apologies for the screen there. So just over $8 billion, and a 17x takes it somewhere in the ballpark of 130, 140 billion. It's possible, right? Ethereum is higher than that. We would certainly be in the top 10, top 5 by this time this cycle is done if we did that. But possible, per the market cap, per the importance of Chainlink, maybe one of the most important projects in crypto history. Arguably the most interlaced throughout society, for sure. Okay, so having established that, what if we don't? Let's look at some other levels. We have our intracycle high from our local March top to our August lows. Okay, so let's look at that. Currently 8 billion. Our next target of the 1618 is at $43. Obviously, we expect that to happen. Not too much ahead here, right? 3x away. And just over that, right? So the 1618 is our next target if and when, right? Everything's an if, no certainties in crypto but uncertainty. But assuming that Chainlink can get back above the $20 level, right? Here's the 618 here, right? 2137. That would be, there's no other target, right, to look at really. You can argue the 786, but we're not here for that. We're here to take out highs. Highest close ever, if we could close anywhere north of $38 on the monthly scale. We don't have to wait that long though, right? We're making bullish implications now. Let's look at our Bollinger Bands here. On the monthly, we're above the median Bollinger Band line, which is always good. We came back down to the 50-month EMA, held that for 4 straight months, this month included. We've already been down there, bouncing up. This will be our highest close since June. We've already wicked right to the 618, like to the penny. The 618 fib. 1537. Our high of 1536. Literally to the penny. Within a penny. Yeah? Okay, so if this is holding true so far, which it looks like it is, our next major area of interest is going to be $43. $43.50. So at that point, what do? Maybe we take a little bit of profit off the table just in case. It doesn't mean just in case that's the top, right? We don't expect the top, so why would we sell some there? Well, what if we do a move like this, where we come down and then put in another higher high? Maybe we go again. Remember Bitcoin last cycle? Hit 60K here, then went back down, and then during this phase, well, Link didn't put in a new high, but Bitcoin put in a new high, right? Maybe Link does that this cycle. Right? We don't know. Every cycle will have its own characteristics. But you take some off here in case of a hesitation, and then maybe we rip higher. Right? Then you can put some more back in here. We'll talk about this plenty more between now and $43. But just getting your mind in the thought process of looking at key levels, right? Being familiar with what's ahead. Okay, so having said that, the next phase up is 123. I still think we have a better than not opportunity to get there. I would put it a higher odds of us making this than not making this. It's a 9x away. 60, 70 billion market cap from where we currently are. Doable. If meme coins can do it, sure as hell you would think that Link could do it, right? So per the market cap of where we are, where even the 220 mark is in the realm of the wheelhouse, right? Okay, so having said that, let's flip over to Link-Ethereum and look what's going on here. So here's the monthly chart. Well, the weekly looks crazy good for the Bollinger Bands, but we don't need those right now. We're going to get there in just a minute. This is a macro outlook on Link-Ethereum. And there's definitely some bulls potentially happening here. Hopefully we saw a bottom in June, right? You see the low, lower low, higher low. Something's changed, right? After a higher high. For the first time, basically, in the whole history, right? Higher high, higher low. By definition, that downtrend has ended. We're starting a new uptrend, but that's not the best news. The best news, you see this line right here. That is our new neckline. For what? I'm glad you asked. How about a multi-year inverse head and shoulders? Yes, sir. Or ma'am. So when does this break? The neckline conveniently is about at the 382 level, which conveniently is also the 2019 low and the 2022 high and the 2023 high. Look at this level. I would predict that if this plays out, right, because we don't know if this is going to come up, but let's say in the next 6 months, 3 to 6 months, that Link does make a move against Ethereum. It would just be getting started here. This target area would take us probably up in the realm of those 618 here, which, as we've looked at, Fibonacci seems to be working pretty well so far for Link. Maybe this plays out for this chart as well. And just to give you some thought here, like how high of a move that is, we're looking about a 2x just to get us moving here. That would confirm the neckline breakout, inverse head and shoulders on a multi-year pattern. And that, I would guess, we're going to move up to the 618 for this target. That's a near 300% move from where we are now against Ethereum. So if Ethereum, in my book, is roughly going to hit around 10K this mark, right? That's roughly a 3x away for Ethereum. This says that Link will outperform even that move by a factor of 300%. Fantastic. Okay, so to end our video here, or at least wrap up the charts before we get to our quote and card of the day, to back up that theory even more, the 200 week, where you start to turn definitively more bullish, would be that pink line right there. Again, coincidentally, at range highs, and where we would start to make a big move, and the neckline of that monthly inverse head and shoulders. But not only that, let's back this up even more. Look at the Bollinger Bands, the tightest in history, I could argue, but look at that move. This signals that a massive breakout is on the horizon, or a breakdown, right? It could go lower, but where would you invalidate this, right? If we close under here, that'd be rough. And we want to mark that, right? You want to be aware of the dangers. That would be it. So I would set an alert there, right? We don't want to see a low taken out, or at least they close on the weekly. But if we start to move up here, I would say my first alert for the bullish side would be kind of right above the 100 week. And this might move quickly, like this kind of move, where Link really took off against Ethereum this time last year. That would take us up to here, and then we would have another 2 or 3x from there against Ethereum. So based on this, if you have some Ethereum, might be a decent time to put it into some Link. And with your stop loss just under this area. All right, so hopefully you found this somewhat helpful. If you're in Chainlink or Ethereum or both, pretty good eye-opening stuff here. All right, quote of the day. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. Buy Bitcoin. Kind of works. All right, card of the day. Let's get my picture out of the way and appreciate this card in the full. The Ferrari FXXK special edition Ferrari, obviously, in blue. I mean, fantastic. You don't see many Ferraris in blue, but there you go. Gold wheels. Looks pretty great. And back to our blue room. I mean, scratch out the Ferrari and we'll just put Chainlink logo right there. It'll work. Maybe we'll keep the Ferrari logo. Maybe put the Link logo over here or something. All right. I'll wrap it up there. Have a great weekend. Great Friday. Questions, comments, thoughts below. Try to read all those, and we'll see you again on the next one.